Hello everyone. Okay, so I'm making a little bit longer video now. This is going to just be a regular, because I was making short 60-second videos and I'm noticing that it's hard to squeeze all the information in that short time period. So this is the installation of the motorcycle dash cam D16X, and the part that I'm looking at right now is connecting this part here. Okay, it's the, what are we calling this? Dash cam power supply. Okay, so the dash cam power supply has these two wires, usually go to a 12-volt battery, like on a gas powered motorcycle, right? A 12-volt battery, which is like, could be around 13.6 volts. Now this motorcycle, this electric motorcycle, this is the 2016 Zero SR. This has 13.6 volts exactly at these here at the back. The power that goes to this, these have to be turned on. Once I turn the key on, I have to manually push these buttons, that button right there on the top, to turn this on. But there's power going to it in the back once I turn the key on. Right, so let's go ahead and turn the key on. So the key's on right now. And then you'll see here, if I push this button, watch what happens. See that? We're at 13.7 volts. So what I'm thinking is, well, that was strange. While I'm recording, my phone just had some kind of glitch. It said accessory not supported. And I don't even have anything connected to my phone at the moment. I'm gonna have to restart it after this video. It's just glitching, I think. So what I'm thinking is connecting these two wires, which want this black wire, this red wire wants continuous 12 volts, okay? But I can connect that to the well, I'm calling it an accessory, but this is that plug, that USB plug, only has power when the key's on, right? So the key's on right now, and that plug has power to it. That does, and this does as well, as long as I turn it on. It has power going to the back of it, but if I push this button, that powers up, see? 13.7, so they both have 13.7. That's the battery, it's at 100%, okay? And so these two, this would usually go to a battery, a 12-volt battery, right? If I connect these to that plug there, to the power there, when I'll call it keyed power or ignition power. Well, I'll call it power when the key's on. I'll just call it when the key's on, when it has power. When the key's off, no power. What does that mean? That means this will not work in the way that what this dash cam has the capability of doing is, if the motorcycle's turned off and there's no power going to it, and if this is hooked up correctly, which, let me think, if I understand correctly, let's read this one part of it again. After the motorcycle is powered on, let's see, if the LED light goes, if the LED light on the accessory detection wire lights up, turn off the motorcycle. If the LED light goes out and the fuse you tested is the accessory wire for the... Okay, so it sounds like it wants this to be connected, this yellow wire to be connected to the accessory, to something like that power wire right there, right? That's what that sounds like. So when the key's off, this loses power, and this always has power going to it, if I understand correctly, okay? That's what it wants. If it's connected that way, if it's connected where this only gets power when the key's on, and this red wire always has power going to it between 12 and 36 volts, then if the bike is bumped, there's a sensor in the system, in the dash cam system, this dash cam here, the D16X, that will allow it to record, okay, for a certain amount of time, and it'll save that file if the motorcycle is bumped while it's turned off and powered off, okay? Now, if I connect these wires, both of these, the red and the yellow, to something that is only powered, so if I connect the red to the same wire the yellow one goes to, let's say to the accessory, where when the key is off, this red wire also loses power, then it would not have that capability. It would not have the capability of recording when the motorcycle's turned off, because it wouldn't have any power going to the cameras if it was bumped. So I think on the ignition system there may be a wire going to there. I think there's 4 wires that go to there, which is interesting because right here, if you look right here, that's the ignition right there. That's part of the ignition system, and there's 2 wires. Those 2 wires on the other side of that plug become 4 wires, and I'll show you what that looks like because I have on the Ford Parts motorcycle I have an extra plug here, and I'll show you what that looks like on the other side of the plug. So on this side of the plug, okay, we're going to look at the other side of this plug right here. So that plug right there with those 2 wires, see that? 2 are blocked off. The 2 red plugs right there are blocked off. There's these 2 yellow wires. Now, those 2 wires, this plugs into the other side of that. On the other side of that is this. And look what's on this side. So I'm guessing that's the 2 wires right there. That's the 2 wires, right? And there's 2 reds, see? And then over here, there's 2 other wires. What do those wires do? Isn't that interesting? So, and then the other end of this would go to the ignition system. But if one of these wires here has 12 volts going to it, if one of those wires has 12 volts going to it at all times, if it does, I may be able to connect that to this red wire. So I can check that, and then I'll call it T into or splice into or solder into. I like soldering things. I like to solder everything when I'm working with wires. This would get soldered into that 12 volt continuous, which would probably be, it may be that voltage there. It may be the 13.8 volts, right? Now I have to be careful when the motorcycle is just sitting here by leaving the key on, because this headlight gets very hot. This gets very hot. It's already very hot right now. And I know this video is not about this at all, but I'm just curious what the temperature is. Let's go ahead and see if we can find out. That's at 224 degrees. Now, that's not an accurate number because this wants a black, it wants, to get an accurate reading, it has to be black inside there. And it's not black, it's highly reflective. But it's around 200 and something degrees, right? It's approximately. So that's pretty hot. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that back off. Turn off the key. Anyway, that's the update I have right now. And I am thinking about where the camera's going to go. Do I want to put the camera on top of this one? Right? Because I want to keep this camera as well. And then on the front side, could I mount the camera like down here? So maybe down here, facing forward. Or possibly on the side over here, facing forward. I'm not sure where that camera will go, or it could also go on the side here. This is going to go upward. So anyway, these are the things I'm thinking about. I'll continue to make videos documenting the process as I progress through the stages of considerations as I install the dash cam, the D16X. Okay, thank you very much. See you in the next video. Bye.